What's up? How's everybody doing? Hello, hello. I'm going to play a little bit of music while I wait. I'm going to post a link here. What's up, Frankie? Frankie. How you doing, Frank? There's a link if you want to jump in here. Huzzah.
I miss those commercials.
What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Russ? There's a link there if you guys want to jump in here. We're doing Blender stuff, though, so just FYI. Hey, John, how are you? Hey, Ernie. You need some styrene therapy? What'd you spend $600 on, Ernie? What did you do? I'm going to put the link in one more time just in case. Lock the door. The grown-ups are coming. What's up, Jimmy? Oh, hot water heater. Ouch. That seems to be a trend. I know Russ, RT Hobby Works, he just put a few dollars on a furnace recently. All right, Frank. What questions do you have before everybody gets here?
Like if I put your file in here, can I manipulate it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, go to File, Import, STL.
Mhm.
Select Import STL,
Mhm.
and go look for wherever you have saved the file. Ernie, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. What's up, Andrew?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing?
Pretty good. You?
Not too bad.
First time doing this, so
Welcome.
first time ever online like this. So bear with me a bit.
Well, be forewarned, you got to have thick skin in these hangouts because we rip on each other.
I've said it. I've said it and listened to a lot of them. I just haven't got the opportunity to meet any of you personally.
We don't hold back.
That's funny.
Good to chat with you, though.
That's good. That's good.
I see your name a lot in my orders list. Thank you.
Yeah, I purchased quite a bit. Trying to get into it.
Ernie says, I was playing around the other day with Blender. Well, here's a Blender hangout for you. You can jump in here and play with it right now if you want
to. How do you share your screen? Like,
so at the bottom of the video in the Restream webpage, there's a series of icons. There's like 5 or 6 of them, and the middle one looks like a little monitor with an up arrow.
Is it on YouTube itself, or would it be on the computer?
No, not on YouTube. You should have YouTube muted. And in fact, you could even close YouTube. Once you've joined this Restream, you don't even need YouTube open at all. On the Restream page that you joined, you'll see all of the videos, all of the the screens for everybody who's in the Hangout here. And at the bottom, you got 6 icons. A microphone, a camera, and then the third one is your screen share option. What's up, Cliff? Welcome.
Hey, what's up? Not a whole hell of a lot. Just shooting a couple text messages. I was actually messing around with Blender in the background. I wasn't even paying attention at the time. So,
what's up, Jeremy? He dropped himself. Click the wrong button. That'll happen.
Okay. I see the microphone. I see the camera.
Yep, just click it. Yeah.
Yeah, the third icon is your share. And if you click on that, a little screen will pop up and it'll basically give you the options for what you can share. You can share your screen. You can share your monitor or just a specific application.
Yep.
So let's put Cliff over here where Cliff is.
Hey, that's actually pretty cool. I like it.
We'll put Frank over here where Frank is.
I don't know if I can do that. This way would be a little better.
Mm-hmm. It's all right, Daniel. Take your time. We should be in here for a little while. So.
What's up, Jimmy?
Whoa. What's up? How you all doing tonight?
It's all right, Dan. We'll be back on Saturday if you want to jump in on Saturday.
Yeah.
We try to keep these little Blender hangouts short, somewhere between an hour and 2 hours. So we're going to do it a few times a week.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can jump in here anytime.
Okay.
Andrew, do you have Blender on your PC? You got Blender running?
Yeah, Blender's. I got it up and running. I'm just trying to figure out how to get it to go.
Am I going crazy, or did you tell me you go by a different name in email?
Actually, Shane. Middle name. Yeah, I usually go by Shane.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, I'll call you
That's
Shane.
one way to do it.
You can change
That's
your
fine.
name.
That's fine. I just figured you would know. You caught it right off the bat. So good job. Most people don't.
Yeah, I remembered reading the email, and I just forgot what name you had written.
It's all right. Okay.
Where the hell I just had
So I guess the thing is that my ignorance. I'm using the phone, my phone as my to see you guys or to chat with you, but my computer is not online. It's online, but it's not.
Yeah,
so I don't know how to do this. There's a different
your desktop unless you join from your computer.
Yeah.
Which you could do if you wanted to.
Okay,
no,
so then
actually, I did not see that, John. I got to run back and forth in between the.
Everybody see
Let me see if I can.
Astro to 95 cab over.
I'm gonna try and do that. Get my ugly mug off here, and you can just see my screen. I should be able to hear you still, shouldn't I?
Yep.
I'd rather see my screen than my ugly mug.
I feel that.
So I'm gonna go to YouTube, right? Bring it up that way.
Yeah, you
can on the monitor. All right.
Yeah, make sure you mute YouTube though, so we're not hearing a loop back. But yeah, you can just click on the link again and then jump in from your PC, and then share your desktop.
Okay.
Once you get connected.
I'm definitely computer illiterate. Very. Okay, let's see here on YouTube.
Astro 95 cab over. I have not. Oh,
Okay, here we go.
at 40% off, I might have to go buy one though.
Let's take a look. GMC.
I need a couple more food trucks, anyways. So I need to go to Hobby Lobby.
It's not on their website. GMC Astro.
Wait, isn't that one of them like
It's a
like
semi
Astro vans?
No,
Oh,
semi
semi.
truck. It's cab.
Oh,
over.
semi. Oh, yeah, that.
Beer hauler. Well, it used to be a beer hauler back in the day.
Oh, okay.
I thought he meant like one of them old Astro vans.
No,
I was like,
no, no,
I'm gonna
no,
have to
no.
go buy one of them.
No. No. I'm talking about cab over as in semi truck. Large car. Come on, how about it?
So entire screen or window?
Well, if you do
just
entire
really
screen,
window,
then
and
whatever you put on
your
your screen will show. If you do just window, then only what's in that window will show. So, like if you select window, then you would then specify Blender, and we would only see Blender. If you specified window, or I'm sorry, screen, then anything that's on that monitor screen will see. So if your email pops up, or chat messages from your midget buddy, whatever.
I got one or two. That's probably that's fine. I'll share the whole thing. What are friends for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got it to Shane. Okay. Is it up there twice? Let's see. I killed it. Kill the camera.
Okay, there. Is that you? No, that's Frank.
It should say Shane.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Gotcha.
Okay.
So now switch to Blender.
There you go.
And we should be able to see Blender.
Okay.
Still seeing your web page.
Okay, let's see here.
It's not, for whatever reason, it bugs out every once in a while. I know we've had some people have issues with that in the past.
Yeah.
See if I can change this again.
Did you select screen or did you select window?
I selected window, so let me see what I can do here.
Try just going with screen. See if that changes things.
There's screen. It didn't go. Nope, wait a minute. Something moved.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're still seeing your... There it is. That'll do it. Oh, look at you working on a spring.
Oh yeah, I was trying to go through it.
There you go.
Okay.
We're getting there. I got one frame kind of mocked up a little bit, and then I got another frame I started.
You having any specific issues with anything?
Not really. Trying to get the hole through the coil. I got two circles kicking around my screen somewhere.
Hole through the coil? What? Oh, the coil spring?
On leaf spring up here. I got my shit beveled and whatnot. So
okay, so you can tackle that a couple different ways. Probably the easiest way is to use extrusion, and I'll show you what I mean.
Oh, that's right, because you go the opposite way instead of, and it'll bring it inside versus outside.
I'll show you exactly how I would handle it. Let me put myself full screen for a moment. Okay, can you see this?
Yeah, let me get back on my. Yeah, all right, here we go. We got the screen. All right, boom. Yep.
So just for simplicity's sake, I would extrude from the very last leaf spring. Actually, let me bring that down so it looks a little bit more appropriate. So I would extrude straight out from there. Oops, too much. Okay, about the length of that coil. And then I would extrude a little bit more. And then from there, I would extrude down.
Okay.
And then extrude down a little bit more so that I'm creating this geometry here. See how I'm doing that?
Okay. All right.
And then extrude a little bit more. And then from here, I can extrude and create that last little loop. Now this is kind of crude, but it gives you the idea of what I'm talking about. And then once you've got this, you can switch to edge mode. And if you select this edge here, and this edge here, and this edge here, you can right click and use the bevel tool or press Control B as the or if your normal hotkeys are set. And then watch you create the angles, and mouse wheeling will increase your resolution or decrease your resolution on this bevel, but you create those little angles. And in fact, here, before I do that, I'm going to go back into object mode and I'm going to reset my transforms, and then I'm going to go back into edit mode and do that again, and you'll see the difference. See that?
Yep. Okay. Yep.
So then you can adjust things as needed to give yourself your rounded bracket end.
Very nice.
So extrusion is your friend on that one, and then once you get the basic shape, you can do a bevel on the outer corners.
Okay.
To get that round end. That's one way to do it. There's probably 10 other ways, and I can show you different ways if you get to the point where you want to see a different way.
All right. Yeah, because let me get my axis.
It's looking pretty good, Shane.
I'm having difficulty with the other side. I did a mirror and I tried to do. I don't know if you can see this side right here where I'm working at.
Yep.
There you got a little delay. Anyways, this side right here.
It's not mirroring that. Are you sure you have a mirror on that?
No, it's not a mirror. It's
Okay. Can I walk you through that? Can I walk you through setting up a mirror? It's super easy.
Sure.
Okay, so go ahead and turn X-ray back on, and let's go to your side view. So press X or Y, whichever one gives you your side view. There you go. Now let's go. Nope, the other one. Let's go into edit mode. So hit your tab key. You can do that just by pressing tab, by the way. Oh, you have to have the object selected. So click your spring. You got to go, or are you? Oh, I see the problem. Up on the top right corner of that window, of that little pane that you have, there's a little icon that has two circles to the left there.
This one?
Click that.
Gotcha.
You had the overlay turned off, and that turns off all your little gizmos.
Okay, I was lost there for a second. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, so go back into that side view.
Wait a minute.
I think it was X, and then right now in the center of the bracket where the center is, do you have a line, a vertical line there separating it?
No.
No, you don't. So let's hover your mouse over the center there and press Control R. Now left click and then right click. Left click says, yes, I want one ring, and right click says cancel the movement. So right click, because you want to cancel it, you want it to be right in the center, so right click. Okay, so now you have a ring right in the center that splits your spring in half. So now let's go into vertex mode instead of edge mode. So press the first of the three little icons. Yep, there you go. Now click and drag over everything on the right side of that center line.
Well, actually, I'm going to copy the far left, not the... Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
We're going to be copying what's on the left, but we have to delete what's on the right. So don't select any of that center line that you just created, but select everything to the right of it.
Okay.
Looks like you got part of that center selected, though. It's better if you're in that the side view that I showed you, or that I had you in a moment ago. There you go. Nope, other side. It flipped you around.
Yep.
There you go. Perfect. And then just hit your delete key. Go ahead and delete Bert. Yeah, Bert's. It's fine. Okay, so now exit edit mode, back to object mode. Select your spring. Actually, don't box select when you're selecting objects. Just click on it. Yeah, just left click on it. That way you're only selecting that object. So now Control A, and then select all transforms. Control A, all transforms. So what you're doing is you're saying, I want to center the object. I want to zero everything out. So my scale is right, where it wants to be. My position, my rotation, everything is zeroed right now. So now over in the right window, there's the gray long box. Yeah, select the drop down that says add modifier and add a mirror. It's in the second column, halfway down. And then switch that to Y instead of X. See the X is highlighted right now? In that, no. In what you just added. In the modifier that you just added on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, uncheck the X. Click on the X and then click on the Y. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Now click on the clipping, the box halfway down that. In that same little modifier box. To the right about
right
an
here?
inch. About halfway down, check the clipping. Yeah, check that. Okay, so now go over and let's go back into edit mode. And highlight just that center line that you created. And then move it to the left and then to the right just to make sure that it's locked in where it's supposed to be.
That's by grabbing it?
Yeah. You know what? Before you do that, right click to cancel that. I'm going to show you something. Go up in the the two little circles that I had you turn on. You had accidentally turned it off. Click the arrow next to that. No, turn that back on.
Oh.
Click the arrow next to it, to the right of it, the drop-down menu.
Okay.
And then check the move. Oh, I'm sorry. It is the one to the left. The drop-down to the left of that. Yeah, check that box marked move, M-O-V-E. See, it gives you a little widget.
Okay, I see the
Yeah, so now you can just click that green arrow and you can move it left and right and make sure that it's locked in on that axis. Boom, you're good. Okay, so now any changes you make will be mirrored to the right side.
Okay. So then I can just click off of it somewhere else now?
Yep, now you can go about whatever you were doing before and you're all set.
So my next step was to try to put that hole in right here, just a hole. Down in this.
So there's a couple ways to do that. I showed you the one way with Cliff. Another way you could do it is switch to face select mode and select one of the faces. Yeah, click on that. No, like the side face. There you go. Yeah, the side of that. There you go. press the period key on your numpad, like the very bottom right corner of your keyboard.
No.
Nope, not that. Right.
Cut it all out.
Yes, but wipe it around it.
I got a
numpad.
Be very good.
Do you have next to the enter key? Do you have a period key and a delete key?
I don't have a numpad on the far right. I got a short.
Oh, you got a shorty keyboard? Okay, well then, then what you can do is you go up to the View menu in this window. Go up to View, Align View, and then Center View to Cursor. Align View a little bit farther down. Align View, and then Center View about halfway down. Yeah, there you go.
Center.
Yep. Go ahead, and that'll center your view on your whatever your world cursor is. If you select the object or the option that was above that one, it'll center it on the face that you have selected.
Okay, so I need to go back and go to the face. I go to see my face. So I need to go back to
the view option, align view,
align view, and then camera to view.
I'm sorry, actually align active camera to selected. Select that one.
It didn't move.
Okay, maybe that's the wrong one. Let me try it here.
Let's see.
Align view to active. No, what am I doing here?
Front, back, left, right.
Oh, it's align active camera to view, I guess, apparently. Maybe? Nope, wrong key. Oh, well. I'll show you how to do it manually. Go ahead and click off of that. Yeah, hit your numpad, undo that. Or actually, don't worry about it. Hold your shift key and then middle mouse, drag to the right. And it'll drag your view, your object to the right. You got to hold your shift key when you're doing it. Okay, go play, baby.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, so now select that side face there.
Face. Nope. Hold on. I turn it off, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Rotate it and then shift select the one on the other side. We're gonna do them both at the same side, and this will be useful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So shift and then rotate it around.
Middle mouse to rotate your view around to the other side. Hold your middle mouse button. There you go. Now shift and click on the face on that side, and you should have both of them selected.
Gotcha.
So now what you can do is press your I key, I for inset, and then move your mouse slightly towards the faces, and you'll see how it creates like a little circle in the middle. So size it about appropriately, and then left click when you're ready. Left click once.
Gotcha.
Now right click right where you were, anywhere, it doesn't matter. Right click and then do bridge faces. And what that'll do is take two faces and make a tube in between them. It'll basically connect them like a tunnel. So now on both sides of that spring, you've got a hole that goes through the other side.
Sweet. That's great. That's great. I was having a hard time with that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, what about you, Frank? What are you working on? What can I help you with?
Oh, nothing. I'm just playing around. Get Cliff up there.
Cliff's already a master at this. Are you kidding? Look at this guy.
I know.
He's gonna be teaching me shit in a couple weeks.
Maybe when I get the basic down, I doubt it though. I just got to figure out how to do the textures. That's the other thing. Once I get some of the shit, or at least the basic design, how to put the textures on it, but that'll be like not right away. So,
what's up, Josh? There's a link if anybody wants to jump in here. We're doing Blender stuff.
The one thing is, somebody comes at you, you want to be in step.
So now, Andrew, you might, or Shane, I'm sorry, you might not remember all of that, but these videos will be on my channel, so you can always go back and scroll through the video and pause it as needed and redo it.
Yeah, I watched the first one a couple times, like 3 or 4 times, just so you can get this far.
Well, I mean, you did pretty well. You got that far.
I was trying to do the next step was like you put like a little bevel edge to give it like a look through here.
So you got to switch to the. You got the bevel on the end there.
Well, I got the rounded part right here. I got that part, but I was trying to get like the the line that shows the leaf spring, like all the way through, kind of like rounded into it.
Yeah.
So you could see the.
So that Control R, that's how I did that. So if you zoom into one of those like bevels that you did, the fact that you did the bevel already is probably going to make it a little bit tougher for you.
Oh. Well, I'm not talking about the rounded part right here.
I know you're talking about the gap in between the springs, like the little edge.
Yeah, this line right here.
Yeah. The problem is that because that Control R thing where you add a line, that only works when the squares have 4 vertices.
Ah, okay.
And by beveling it, you made those faces have like 6 or 7
different faces to them.
So it won't let you do the you can do Control R, but it's only gonna go like to the middle pieces.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
And there's ways to work around that, but that's just a limitation. However, I think I might be able to figure out a way to show you how to do that. Let me put you full screen here. Zoom in and alt click one of those lines, like one of those.
It's one of these.
Yeah, hold your alt key and then click it. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. You need to be in edge mode for this. So press the second little icon of the little 3 icons up top. Yeah. Now alt click that line. Yeah. So if you right click and then select bevel, it might give you a double line here. Yeah. Go ahead.
Bevel edge.
Yep. And then drag your mouse away a little bit. No. Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that. There it is. It's giving you a double line. Okay. So give yourself a little bit of a gap and then click. Now what you can do is before you deselect those faces, you can press Alt-E.
I think I already did it. I already let go of it.
No, it's highlighted. You see I can see the faces are highlighted in there.
Oh,
it's
okay.
selected,
So hit.
otherwise it wouldn't be yellow.
Okay.
So go ahead and hit Alt-E and then do the second option. Yep. And then move your mouse up or down so that it goes in, whichever way makes it go in.
Okay, down.
See how it created that little recess?
Yep.
Booyah. And just repeat that for the lower springs and you're set. Now you're going to find that when you're 3D printing, you're going to find that the details need to be a certain size before they actually show up on your prints.
Okay.
So if you were to print this in like 24 scale, that probably wouldn't show up. Just FYI.
Okay.
So you might want a bigger gap than that when you're making one that you're going to be printing.
Okay. Well, that helps. Thank you.
You bet. You all right, Frank?
Yep.
Did your Wi-Fi bounce you?
Yeah, it's bouncing me back and forth.
How was the boy today? Did he take a nap early? Give you some
He,
peace?
he didn't take a nap today. He just went to sleep. Yeah.
Brutal.
I wanted to do a live stream today and I couldn't.
That's too bad. I was looking for something to watch too. That would have been perfect timing.
Yeah, well, he didn't sleep, so I was kind of screwed. That's why I'm doing this, because now I kind of like in limbo with all my other stuff.
Right.
I'm still trying to figure out what color to paint my Roadrunner.
Are you going to mix it, or are you just going to find something that exists already?
Yeah, something that exists already, like a Mopar color, you know, like a factory fresh.
Yeah,
That's what I
I
want.
like I like the Mopar colors because man, they're so in your face, like the sublime green and the orange.
That
Just
pink,
really cool.
that
Yeah,
pink
what they call it, Panther Pink.
Panther. I think it is Panther pink. Yeah, the one that
Such cool
Brian
colors.
did. Yeah.
I got an email from Mark Batson yesterday. He must be feeling better because he's talking about modeling.
Yeah, he did a
That's
video. He's back in it. He's
Yeah, I
back at
saw
it.
it. I
Yeah.
saw the video yesterday.
Which one was that?
It
Where he took
was. I'm sorry.
where he took the finger thing off and the wristband thing off, and he ran
Yeah, he
around
was
with
doing the little feather brush thing, the little dust brush thing.
yeah.
He's a character, man. I get a kick out of watching his stuff.
He's awesome. He's well known in the modeling community.
Yep.
He's been in magazines for I don't know how long.
For good reason.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. I'll be in a magazine for the wrong reason. Don't do this.
Here's an example of what not to do.
Exactly. You want to fuck up a paint job? Don't do it like this.
You want a 3D model? Do not watch Miguel's videos.
Bullshit.
Well, let me correct that. You want to learn modeling the wrong way? Watch Miguel's videos. You want to learn it the right way? Go to school.
Dude, I don't think school could do this. This is a whole semester right here that we just did in 3 days. Fuck school.
I know I sent you a thing, Miguel, on I've used a lot of Corel Draw and the what's that other website, Tinkercad, to do a lot of to do a lot of stuff. Like those wheels I sent to you. You know, he's like, "What do you want me to do to them?" I'm like, well, they look bad.
I wasn't sure whether you were asking for advice or whether you were wanting me to fix something or what the deal was.
I was trying to understand, like, if you remember those wheels when I sent them to you, they got ridges around the inside lip, and they're pretty. Just by using Tinkercad, when I made them, the ridges are really squared off, like flat on the inside of the rim.
Oh, and you want
that makes any sense? And they were like, I wanted them kind of beveled in toward the rim a little bit, and then if you flip it around the backside, those run almost all the way through the rim, and it's like still they look kind of bad. And on the other side, you're not going to see it anyways, but I mean, it wasn't too bad for being made in Tinkercad, but it was, you know, it can. This makes the Blender makes it a lot smoother, a lot cleaner looking.
Yeah, Tinkercad is good to get started with 3D modeling for sure.
So I mean, I can draw stuff in Corel Draw, and actually import it into. It's a lot of processes, but I got to import it into Tinkercad as it's a 2D to make it 3D, and it's just a pain. But I mean, I've gotten used to it over a period of time. That's how I've had to do everything. So this is kind of this is a big step for me to try to learn this. This is like chaos for me.
Yeah, here's that picture you sent me.
Yeah, that's my buddy's drag car. And if you look at his rims really close, the back one's really deep and the front one's a little shallow, but they're matching set. And the bevels that are on the outer edge, they kind of bevel in.
I'm pretty sure I made these wheels.
I don't know what the name of those wheels are. Or what company made them?
Man, I'm pretty sure I made those. Like when I first started modeling, that was one of the first things somebody said, "Oh, you should do these."
American Racing.
Let me see. I think it was JP actually who talked me into making a set of those. Let me go look. Let's see.
But I thought by learning this, by grabbing like all those center pieces by using Blender, that you could actually taper them all in at one time, or even one at a time. It would just make them a lot smoother.
Yeah, you can.
So I just thought, I didn't know if you could do it off the drawings that I already sent to you, if that was possible, or if Blender is capable of doing that.
Well, not from drawings. I mean, if you have the wheel modeled and you just need to make adjustments like that, yes, you can do that, like all of the little lips at a time. Yeah, I did. Look here, right here. What's wrong with it? Let me see, where did it go?
That's close. It's really.
Yeah,
that's pretty close. That's pretty close.
Like when I first started messing with Blender, and I think you're right. I mean, they need the little lip. They need to be
recessed. Those need to be recessed in just a little bit more, like that one right there.
Yeah.
Like it needs to have the outer wall brought out a little further, and then taper those circles in a little bit on the edge. Not trying to be picky. I mean, it's a scale model. Come on, it's close. It's close enough.
Well, like I said, the details aren't going to show as much as you might think when you print them. Yeah. So it'll be a little bit. It's a little bit more forgiving.
Just like that adjustment that you just did, right? I mean, before that one, not that right there looks like them a lot smoother. That's kind of like what I was talking about. That is awesome.
So that right there.
Yeah.
So now shouldn't this be beveled though? This line that I have highlighted right now.
Yeah, it should be slightly beveled in, so and the crown. Yeah.
Kind of like that.
A little more. There you go. I got a slight delay.
More? So like a bigger bevel? Here, I'll hold it right here and wait 10 seconds.
That looks good. See if it.
Like that?
I think so, yeah. You might have to refer back to the picture that I sent to you and get a close-up view of it. That kind of looks like it right there.
Oops. Actually, it looks like that bevel looks like it's a little bit closer to the lip, and then it looks like the round, like little half circles come farther out.
Okay. Yep. I see what you're talking about there.
So I think this, bring this out a little bit closer to here. And then this comes out farther. And actually what I'm going to do is select the boundary loop and then deselect that one and bevel that. Yeah, that looks better.
There you go. Yep.
And then this here, I think what I think this is one of the first things I did, like I was saying. And I think what I did was I had purchased this wheel from someone else and I modified it
I see.
to suit whatever it was somebody was asking me for at the time. Let's see here. We're going to make that lug a little bit longer. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I think this outer lip is probably too much, though. Need to shrink that a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
That looks for that. Yeah. Amazing. Teach me, my brother. Teach me. We all want to learn.
This edge needs to be beveled just a little bit too. Because I don't think that's a hard edge there. That looks like it's beveled around that rim there.
So all those vertices that you can just select that whole loop.
That's if I'm in face mode and I alt click like right here on one of these lines, it'll select the next one and the next one and the next one until it, comes back around itself, or it gets to a point to where it can't anymore.
Okay.
So like if I'm selecting here, you can see it selected up and down. But if I select here on this line, then it'll go the other way. And it'll select, like I said, until it runs out of four cornered faces. It'll keep selecting until it gets to a point where it reaches a face that doesn't have 4 vertices. And so because these all have 4 and they're in a loop, it comes right back to itself.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And you got to be careful because you can trick it. You can like do weird things. Watch here, I'll show you. Let me see here. Delete these 2 faces or verts, and then this one will come down here, and this one will come up here. This and this, and then this, and see how I'm like making this funny little thing here. And then if I select this one, then it like loops around itself.
So it's creating. It's kind of creating,
following the line.
A non-geometric image, so it can't. Yeah, that it wouldn't print that worth. That'd be that'd be bad.
All right, so I'm going to extract this because you like that one, so we'll use that one as a reference for your project.
See, you have them drawn all the way through the backside too. I just noticed that on your wheel. Oh, well, that's just.
Are they not supposed to be like
that? I honestly don't know. I assumed they would go to the face, but I don't know. I've never seen one. I've seen his car, but I've never crawled behind it and looked underneath it.
Yeah, I'll have to check some references because I'm not sure, to be honest.
I'm sure a lot of the other guys that are drag racers probably know better than I do.
Hey, Jimmy.
Sorry, guys.
What wheel? What's the name of this wheel? Do you know? I think if anybody in here would know, it'd be Jimmy. Convo Pro, he says. Wheels look like Convo Pro. Well, let's Google that. Let's see here.
Or they're Weld Pro Stars.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
They're probably Weld Pro Stars.
I bet you're right. But let's see. Oh, I don't know. What's this?
Convo, okay. Either way. They're American Racing, I think.
I think Weld does a wheel like that too, though.
Yeah, they do, but I think theirs is 4 versus 5 spoke.
See,
I believe. I don't
know. Come on, where is it? I'm not seeing it. Okay, so maybe they're Combo Pros. I bet I know. I bet I know who would. If I got that wheel from someone else, it would have been Ron Olson. Let's go take a look here. See, this guy's the master. Like I bought so much stuff from this guy just so that I can look at it and learn how to model shit.
Yeah, they're Convo Pro. It just depends on Weld is the actual name brand. There's Centerline and
okay, I got
Weld and American Racing and.
No, I guess I didn't get him from him. He doesn't have that
one.
Yeah, Krager is another one.
BBS.
Okay. Well, these are Centerline. So these are Centerline Combo Pro.
Right. Yep.
That I'm looking at.
Yeah, those look pretty close.
Sorry, that's the Illumistar. That was one that I was thinking of.
I think they need the bolts around the face.
Yes, that's what it kind of looks like. They need the bead lock. Yep. Oh, okay. You already got it. You're all over Lake White on Rice paper plate in the middle of a snowstorm.
There you go. Cliff's got it. That's funny.
Oops. That's right. Clicking the wrong thing here.
Shrink. They can shrink and flatten.
Welcome back, Frank.
I don't know what the hell's going on. I think my wife's using Wi-Fi downstairs.
Get that on the big jobs.
Actually, I don't like those. I'm going to create my own. Cursor to selected. I add an empty plain axis, and I'm going to add cylinder. Welcome back. In the near future, I want some drag wheels with the lug holes open and rear-mounted turbo. Okay. The lug holes open is super easy. Rear-mounted turbos, I already have turbos and stuff. You can mount them anywhere. I can help you work on that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Lisa Marie Presley died? Wow.
Oh, she died? I thought she just had a
chicken sandwich?
Yeah, that too. she probably got the Rona shot. There's a lot of people dying,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of people are dying who got the shot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I could be wrong. I might not know shit, but I think that's what happened to that Bills player there. Because the Buffalo Bills are an all-vax team. So
Oh yeah.
then we got that malignant cunt in charge who wants to spend all our taxpayer money for Rich Stadium. Who gives a fuck? Why are you putting our taxpayer money in the Bill Stadium? They suck anyway. I know there are people who disagree with me, but that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, she went to the hospital for cardiac arrest, and they said within the hour she died.
Oh, no shit. I didn't realize it was that.
Yeah.
I knew it was cardiac arrest, but...
Yeah. Her son died 2 years ago, so she's all fucked up.
I wonder, does she have more than one? Did she have more than one kid?
Probably. I don't know. But the one died. I know that. That's what they were reporting. So I guess she was all fucked up from that.
Hello,
wow.
darkness, my old friend.
I was just watching Forrest Gump last night, and there's the scene where he's where Elvis is at his mom's little bed and breakfast thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the boy committed. The boy put a shotgun in his mouth.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was fucked up.
People know I take classified documents and classified material seriously. Okay, that's
fucking Biden and his classified documents.
Oh god, he's this guy's out of control.
The sad part is he was vice president when he had all them fucking documents. I thought you couldn't, the president was the only one who could actually, do unclassified documents.
So apparently they were still classified.
He was president, so.
Yeah, well.
The best was he kept saying all day today, well, the Corvette is in the garage and it's locked.
It's locked, yeah. Well, Trump's office was locked too.
Trump's office, yeah, he had a.
That didn't seem to make anybody happy, so I'm not sure why it's important now.
The other flip side is it's like, for a guy who wants all these electric cars and shit like that, he's got a really nice Corvette he won't be able to drive.
Mm-hmm.
Because what the hell was it? I was also hearing something on them electric cars with the batteries and stuff like that. They're almost about 3,000 pounds heavier than regular cars. So it's like carrying around an extra Honda Civic. So because of the weight of the batteries, and then all the chemicals in the batteries break, and they don't like the cold. And then you get it into a water source. And then when they burn in the ground, all the chemicals that you're putting into the air, like these fucking environmentalists don't know what the fuck. They're more tragic for the environment than
they're just pushing it the wrong way. They want what they want is good, but they're doing it the wrong way because you're not gonna. You can't convince, or you can't argue that it's a cleaner option when the current technology requires, the mining for lithium batteries is like a blight on the earth, just in its own right.
Oh yeah.
And then on top of that, you're still generating all the electricity to run those with coal mines and freaking coal power plants. And you can't argue it's a better option right now.
No.
You can argue
No.
that
You just plug it in. No, you just plug it in.
Yeah,
you don't get it. You just plug it in, and it works. It's meant.
Hey, Shane, I'm looking for a single wheel, Shane, that has that rib on the backside, and I'm not able to find any pictures where I can see that. Every picture I can find where I can get kind of a glimpse into the backside of the wheel does not have those ribs.
I guess your friend's beat.
His phone may have dropped him, but I'm sure he can hear us through his other computer.
Yeah, because he did say he did have the
That was a cool car. Yeah.
Well, this guy Ron Olson, he's got good stuff if you guys are looking for parts.
You know, after all the stuff that I printed, I haven't used one part yet in a car.
You better get busy.
I printed all this shit. I've got like 2 boxes full of printed stuff, and I haven't used anything yet.
I used a couple of your pieces. That's the wheels that are on my 70 USAC.
Cool.
That you sent me. Those are the slotted mags.
Yeah, I've just printed out another set because they look cool on that.
The slotted mags. Slot. All right.
I feel like doing it.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to use one of your engines, though, Miguel, in the Nova that I'm building.
Which one?
Scratching the Nova.
Which engine?
One of the 572s. Probably do some. I'm going to do it like Jimmy, Leadhead style.
That guy can fucking build.
I know. Mm-hmm. He says he can't. He says he sucks.
Oh,
he sucks for saying that. Jimmy, you suck for saying that. But you're freaking awesome, brother. See? And the master of the computer here is saying the same thing.
They can't keep the lights on at the same time. How are they going to charge up all those cars? Yeah, and you got
I know, right?
Over there telling people not to charge their cars.
You didn't hear me, Jimmy. All you got to do is plug it in. That's all you got to do. You just plug it in and it works. Shane's still doing something there.
Yeah, he's still here. He's still working. He can hear us, I'm sure.
Hey, just plug it in. And that's it. And it works.
Rear.
Jimmy?
Hey, Jimmy says, I'm not recommending a damn thing, Frank. My building gives me migraines.
Well, your migraines are Picasso's, man.
Mm-hmm. Plus, they want to eliminate all the gas-powered lawn equipment. Oh, my goodness. It's never going to end. Oh, now they're talking about gas.
The stoves. Yep, yeah. The stoves. These people are
Oh
fucking.
yeah, New York. They're talking about they're going to end all wood burning stoves.
What?
Yeah, our malignant
in the
cunt
news
in
today,
charge.
they're talking about eliminating gas stoves from new home builds, like prohibiting the use of gas stoves in new homes.
Yeah, they're even working on trying to do it in. So once your shit basically kicks the bucket, you can't fucking
Replace
put
it
a new
with
furnace in.
Yeah, fuck that. What's up, baby? Huh? Okay. Is it 8 o'clock already? Man.
Yeah.
I got them started going to bed 7:30 and read to them, and then.
Okay.
All right. Well, I got someone to start. I tried doing the military role, but I think I got a little too deep in the weeds with it.
Yeah. Here's the scoop that Andrew's working on, or Shane, excuse me.
Can
You broke up there, Frank. What were you saying?
a little ripple?
Say it again.
I'm dropping again. Shit. Can
I
you
can hear
do?
you clear now.
Can you do hoods?
Sure I can. It's just a matter of how much effort is it, because I'm not the best.
Yeah.
Rotate Y 180. I think this is supposed to go here.
Biden had top secret files in a box in the garage with a leaf blower sitting on top of it.
Well, a good way for someone to find it.
Yeah.
My shit now.
People running this country is a bunch of escaped mental patients. Prove me wrong.
You're definitely not wrong. I agree. And second that.
Wish I could argue with you, Jimmy. I wish I could argue with you, buddy. I don't think that's the one. Damn, did you know you could buy hood scoops from Walmart? Look at this.
Walmart.com.
Yeah.
What the shit? Now are they actual functioning hood scoops?
Snorkel drag par fiberglass hood scoop, one piece, 28 by 17 by 6.
For 1999 Honda Civic. Perfect.
No shit.
I'll take it.
fits JDM cars up to 2007.
There you go. And some Volkswagens.
Yeah.
Some modification required.
Yeah.
Skelly.
No tools required. Peel and stick. Yeah, it comes with double-sided tape.
Oh shit! It even comes with double-sided tape. Shit, that'll be pretty good.
There's a Velcro option for an extra $3.
Little packets of rubbing alcohol so you can clean it.
Damn. Holy shit. Fucking A.
Thank you. Joining us now, former National Intelligence Director Don Radford. Sean, let's get your broad overview of all of this, but I want to focus especially on the amount of money that we know that the Biden family was getting through Hunter. And we know that Joe said he never discussed foreign business deals with Hunter. We have photographic evidence. We know of specific meetings that he attended with his partners, the foreign business, all these countries. But especially our number
Here comes the alerts.
What kind of alerts? Amber alert?
Lisa Marie.
Oh.
Dead at 54. She's only 3 years older than us there, Miguel.
Don't remind me.
She's hot. She was hot.
Yeah, she was pretty cute.
Yeah. Was is the word now. She probably died like Michael Jackson, fentanyl.
I don't think Michael Jackson died of fentanyl.
No, wasn't his different thing? It was
it was a
sleeping thing.
Yeah, it was some sort of weird disease.
Like prohypnol or something like that.
Yeah, it was like a weird fucking thing. It wasn't fentanyl, it was like prohypnol or some sort of weird fucking...
There's some drug that doctor was giving him to sleep.
Yep.
Don't brag, Ernie. You're going to get there. Who came back? Let's see here. There's Shane.
Yeah, my audio was kicking in and out.
No worries.
I'm like sitting there going, I can't answer anybody. Nobody can hear me.
You know, when that happens, we just talk bad about you.
That's okay. I can take it. I got thick skin.
That's good.
I know from listening.
Shame.
Yeah, I know. I've listened to you guys enough give each other hell. especially Brian on the Saturday Night Hangouts. You guys, wow.
Oh my goodness, he's a king at it. That guy.
Hopefully one day I get an opportunity to meet all of you guys in person.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome to come in anytime, dude.
I appreciate it.
Exactly.
Do you have a channel?
No. I thought about making one, but like I said, I'm computer illiterate and trying. My son's wanting to build with me.
You know what the sad part is? Most of my computer literacy I got from the Army. No shit, there I was.
I used to know how to use computers.
That's what I mean. I know how to turn it on and do stuff. I can type a counseling statement. I can make forms. I can do a spreadsheet. You know, I can write reports. I got the basics down. I can do okay with Office.
You can, if you could open porn.
Do not open porn on a government computer, or put a thumb drive in a government computer.
Unless the staff sergeant is a participant.
Unless under someone else's fucking CAC card, then yes, go for it.
Yeah.
But if it's under yours, don't do it.
How in the world do you unlock these daggone things?
What's that?
I'm sitting here been trying to figure out how to unlock them and snap them back to grid, and I can't. I sent the same thing to you, and you're sitting there playing with it, and I can't unlock my objects.
What do you mean unlock it?
They're joined like I can grab them and move them around anywhere I want to,
okay.
but
So here's what you do.
I want to work on each individual piece.
So select the object and go into edit mode. Make sure you're in face select, or well, it doesn't matter. Vertex select, edge mode, whatever. Select one of the faces on the left object. And now hit Control L. And it'll select everything on that object. Now hit P and selection. Now go back to object mode. Now you have two separate objects.
Okay, this centerpiece that's inside this is actually a breather turned upside down.
Air cleaner.
Air cleaner, yeah.
Yeah, you can do the same thing with that.
So,
although, no offense, Shane, but I would start over with that one.
Hey, it was Tinkercad. It was Tinkercad.
Yeah.
I was thinking, how could I print that? And then I printed it. I would print it that way, and then turn the air cleaner over, like as a separate piece.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know.
It looks goofy, but it works for. It looked like crap. Let's put it that way, but for the basics that I could do. And the little notch that's in the middle of it's for the hood itself.
Oh, yeah. The little rib on the center of the hood.
Yep, the trim piece.
Yep, I know what
or
you mean.
whatever you want to call it. See, I told you they were bad. All you got to do is say, yeah.
Well, no, they're actually not too bad. I mean, I've been cleaning up, a few verts here and there, just tinkering, just while I sit here and talk to you guys. But they're not far. I mean, you got pretty close. The air cleaner, I probably would start over on.
I'll just slap one of yours in there.
That'll work too.
Yeah, I have a few of them.
Let me see here. Actually, I'll just import one. Engines, intakes, single carb with air cleaner. Nope, that's not what I want.
And Frizzo.
Dual carb with air cleaner. Not sure. Bottom filter. What do we got here? Is that a dual carb engine that you're putting in there?
Yes.
I was hoping to be able to spend all day playing in Blender, but instead I spent the day trying to find a water heater. Yeah, that sucks, man.
Damn.
That's terrible for you.
Looks like you're going to have to scale it down sizably.
I can go to a single. Single would be, yeah, I'd do single. It'll work.
Probably have to rebuild the base
Yeah.
from scratch if you're using my air cleaner. But you could get it in there.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool in there. Actually, might even like widen it. Oh yeah, that would look good.
Looks nice.
That's cool.
Yeah,
All right.
That's very cool. You're pushing the limits.
I'm gonna take this here and delete that edge or dissolve that edge. Take this one here, that edge.
Now explain that when you're doing that, how you're just choosing.
So if you're in edge mode and you select an edge,
yeah,
and then you hit your delete key, you get an option. Now, if you choose the dissolve option, well, first if you just choose edge, it'll just delete the edge. But you can see when you do that, it deletes any geometry associated with that edge. So I'm going to undo that. Now, if I choose dissolve edge, it deletes the edge, but it keeps all of the faces and vertices associated with the geometry connected to that. So you can see that face is still there.
Yeah.
Now it still needs work. It's kind of fucked up right now, but
right.
The face is still there. So I can take this and I can clean this up. Like I'll select this vert and then this vert, and you notice this one is white because it was the most recently selected. And if I hit M, I can do last. So the last vert that I selected, I'm merging to the last vert I selected. So it's taking the first one I selected and merging it to the last one I select. So it basically combines them. And then I'll do the same thing here. First click, shift, second click. Now the second one I clicked is white, merge to last, and it took the first one and merged it to the second one. Same thing here. Merge those. Just to clean up, do a little bit of cleanup of the geometry is all I'm doing.
Okay, I can see that in the drawing I have here.
Over here, just to kind of give you an idea again. So, like, see how this is kind of like there's a lot of weird faces here. So let's say I think most of this is okay. I just want to take this here and merge it to this. So I click the first one, second one, and then M for merge, last. Okay, so that looks good. This here, I need to handle this. So let's just go ahead and do that again. Same thing. Top and bottom. Now here, I'm going to do all of these merge to this last one. So M last. Same thing down here. Boom, 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 merge to last. So I basically got rid of all of those in one fell swoop. Now, if I switch to edge mode and select that edge, then I can kind of adjust this edge and give me my curve back.
Now that doesn't fold itself on it, fold its geometry in on itself, does it?
Well, it depends on how far you take it. Like if I go here, see how it created this weirdness here? That is like inverting itself. So you don't want to do that.
Okay.
But as long as you keep it so that the geometry is flat and outside, you know what I mean? You're not like putting faces inside each other. You're fine.
Okay. Okay.
I'll clean this one up over here too, same way. So now I'll do this one a different way. I'll just take all of these here, all of these edges, and I'll just dissolve those. And then I'll take all of these and merge to here. This one here, I'll merge to here because I missed it. Go under here, grab all of these ones I missed. Here, 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 put it here.
You probably could have drawn one a lot quicker than trying to save this one.
I don't know. You did a pretty good job with that. The angles and stuff look pretty good. I did notice that on this, I kicked this back edge out a little bit because I noticed in the pictures that I saw, this angle wasn't straight. It was actually like a little bit more kind of like this.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I don't know, maybe you were using some reference pictures where that wasn't the case. I don't know.
Well, if you look at the picture I sent to you of his car, I think it kind of goes, I guess, more of an angle than that. Not really. It's not really squared off in the back, I think. Here, let me look at
that picture again here in a sec.
Yeah.
So I've selected those edges again. Actually, I'm going to select this one too, but this time I'm going to switch to vert mode. So I'm selecting the vertices. Now when I hit my delete, I'm going to dissolve vertices. See how it's done kind of even a cleaner job than the other way. But here I no longer have an edge right here between these two verts. But what I can do is I can click on those, shift click the second one to multi-select. And then if I hit my J key, boom, it creates a face in between there. Now, this face is still here. It looks like it's missing because it's backwards, but it's there. So all I'm going to do is invert it. Yeah, that's weird. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete it and start over. Click this edge and hit F, and boom, it moves, gives me a face.
So restructures okay.
Yeah, it'll go like, as long as you've got like the squares, the four verts on the next face, is in line, I should say, it'll create the missing face. It's smart enough to do that. All right, so that looks better. And then we'll just adjust this a little bit. So what I'm doing here is if I select this edge, I'm hitting Shift V, which tells the blender I want it to follow the edges that it's connected to. So I can kind of average the connection. Now, if I wanted to, I could tell it, like if I grab just one, I could tell it I want to follow this edge, or this edge, or this edge. I can go follow whichever edge I want. But in this case, I want to follow the two connecting here, just to kind of average the faces in between there to give me kind of a rounded look.
Keep it from folding in on itself as much. Okay.
Yeah, just kind of like balance it out. That looks pretty good. Let's pull up that reference picture again. See here.
Here, I got it. Nothing.
Yeah, see, his is not quite as sharp an angle on the bottom half. I would say if that's a 40, then that's probably like a 30.
It was all guess from that picture.
Yeah, maybe not quite. It's unless you have blueprints, you're guessing anyway.
Right.
But that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
You have a tank less, and I won't tell you how much I spent on it.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, he's got a tankless water heater.
Oh.
Those are actually nice. The tankless water heaters.
On demand.
Yep. They are nice.
I think what I would do here is
don't want fucking off your gun. On you dirty cunt. What the fuck? You fucking cunt rag. I don't want a fucking knife. I don't want the fucking knife. Oh, you dirty fucking communist cunt.
you having some issues there?
Yeah, I don't know if it's my mouse. I can't get out of the knife menu. I'm pushing.
Right click to cancel.
Yeah, it ain't letting me do shit.
Okay, you have the wrong tool selected. You need to go up to the top left. Okay, hit escape and cancel what you're doing. And then in the top left, select your box selection tool.
There we go. Okay. I guess I had to hit escape a couple times. Like Peter was going fucking retarded for some reason.
Oh, and I was looking at the wrong. I thought you were. I was looking at Shane's screen, thinking it was you. So I was giving you the wrong part.
No. It was.
I have to import a carburetor to make sure I got that hole scaled properly.
What the hell is going on?
I forget how do you get this thing to go right on top of center?
Say again.
It should be a group one.
Hit your Z up in your corner there. You're talking about top-down view?
No, like this directional tool. See this orange dot right here?
Uh-huh.
Every time I'm moving around that orange dot.
And you want to move it around what?
I like to have it over here so I can see this thing move a little bit right on top of this. Should be centered
right,
with this.
right click on your object and do set origin center to geometry, or volume. Either one of the bottom two options will work for you.
Okay.
So now if you rotate, it'll rotate on that center point.
There we go. Yeah, that's what I was wanting to play with. Trying to get it to.
Yep.
Get that angle in there. Just as close as I could, just farting around with it. So that's teeter-totter. Okay.
All right, so we got the basic form kind of done. Now do the spring thing. And
That'll work.
A single carb or no? Yeah, single carb.
Yeah, I set this one up for single carb.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Here's the scale of my carb. It fits right up in there. And then that breather sits right up inside the
Oh, nice.
filter. I mean the scoop.
Wow.
I think you can make that work.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Do you want me to send these to you?
Absolutely.
All right.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to send you, I don't know if you have this carb and then this air cleaner set up, but I'm going to scale them just like I have them right now. And I'm going to send them to you in that scale. That way they're all exactly what I have right now.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And you can try to print them and let me know if you have any luck with that. I'd like to see how they turn out.
Okay. You had the American wheels. Every time I tried to print those things that I had to draw up, I don't have the orientation for them right or something, but they keep like the discs or something just don't turn out quite right. I'll have to figure out the orientation for them to print better.
I usually will print wheels if I can get away with it based on like the geometry of the wheel. I will try to print them flat.
Just to the base plate, or
yeah, to the build plate.
Yeah. When you do your slicks, though, the same thing. You print those flat too.
Well, the tires I have found that if you print them flat to the build plate, the underside will be bulbous and the top side or away from the build plate will be more flat. And I don't really care for that. So what I found is I typically will print those like tires at, I try to do like right around 60 to 70 degrees.
Okay. With a ton of supports, I assume.
Yeah. Well, actually, I try to get as few supports as possible, but you have to have enough so that it prints right. The problem is that if you put too many supports on the underside, then where the tread where the supports mate is going to be all messed up. So I try to put the supports like right in the middle of a tread, or at the bottom edge of one, so that I minimize the damage to the treads.
I'm sitting here looking at Cliff's project right there where he just made that bend. That bend looks like it's folding in on itself, like the geometry is.
Yeah, it is. I can probably go through and like clean that up. I think I might be trying to do too steep of like an angle, because I actually got most of the frame for what I'm trying to do here, kind of where I want it to. Now I just got to figure out like an engine option, do my axles once I get them in there, and then because I don't know if I showed last time, but this is actually a military chassis, like an LMTV kind of chassis, which is where I got it, because they have the Rockwell axles under it, so I figured it'd be a good base. So part of why I'm trying to design this is I have that big game country GMC.
Oh, okay. The GMC truck?
Yep, the GMC truck. And I want to kind of make a rugged, heavy-duty frame. I have pictures of one that I found with Rockwells and stuff like that. And I also might do another frame based off of this similar setup, except instead of being leaf sprung, it'll be coil over with like 4-link, kind of almost like, let's see if I can find a picture of it. I don't know if I downloaded it or if I... Nope, apparently I didn't save them on here, so... Oh, that's right, they're on the computer, that's right. Let me see what we've got. Minimize that for a second. And go here. Alright, so now I'm gonna share another show. Maybe. Alright. back with that in a second. Hold on. All right, let's see. So these are some pictures of different items that.
Oh, wow.
Something that's just a pulling truck. I mean, I'm just. All right, come on. There we go.
Definitely a very beefy frame for that.
Well, yeah, that's not.
Wow.
What's up, Ernie?
Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. Something like that. It might be a little more beefy. This one's a coil type, but I figure leaf sprung will be easier to kind of make. So that's why I figure start off with leaf sprung because it's real easy, real basic. And then something like this is kind of where I want to go with it. Maybe I can do something like that down the line, but
cool.
You'll have the divorce transfer case off the back of the transmission. That'll be on both. Big ol' either 572 or 632 engine. There it is, kind of like the leaf sprung with the Rockwell axle.
Cool.
But yeah, just
The best thing's a under chassis tank with a truck body. That's awesome.
Yeah. Basically, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Like this truck,
massive.
I mean, this is mine. I want mine to be lifted and stuff like that. But that's basically kind of what I was going for. And you can tell right here the size of the differential. It's like Rockwell axles. I mean, they're cut, shortened, so they fit under. So, but that's where I kind of got some of the idea. But like I said, this right here, figure maybe do something like leaf. There's another shot of it. You know, have a big old beefy frame and maybe beefier suspension, and just like I said, truck body on top. So
that's cool.
But yeah, that's
all right, Shane. So now, hit your check this out. So scale. So hit S to scale, and then Y to scale on the Y axis, and make that cube about 1/3 of your leaf spring.
Hold on a second. I just did. Okay. Hit S.
And then Y.
Hold on, damn it. I keep touching my mouse. Then Y.
Yeah, you're going to use your mouse. So now move your mouse until that's like 1/3 of the. There you go. Okay. And then left click when you get it about 1/3. You right clicked.
Yep.
So S, Y. That's about half.
Yeah. Yes.
You can just hit Control Z to undo, or you can right click to cancel if you're in the middle of something and you realize you went too far.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks good. So now switch to Edge Select, the middle one, and then Alt click the two end edges of that center section.
Right here?
Yeah. So Alt click that. Now Alt Shift Alt click the other one. Yeah, that one. Now hold Shift and Alt while you click that one. So now right click, select bevel.
Bevel edges or just bevel?
Bevel edges. And drag your mouse slowly away from the center. Now scroll, while you're doing this, scroll your mouse wheel up and down. Pull your mouse farther away so you can see what you're doing. Now look at that.
Okay,
Now,
so it's putting more.
If you left click, you'll set it. You'll say this is what I want, and you'll complete that action.
Okay.
So now see how it like rounds that off?
Yeah.
That looks pretty dope.
Yeah, a lot better.
So that's just one more tool in your arsenal.
So that was the S and P, or S and Y, and then
S to scale, and then Y to scale it on the Y axis. The green axis that you see, the line running across your screen, that's the Y axis.
Right.
So anytime you want to scale anything in that direction, you just press Y after you hit S.
Now, there's no way to have measurements like actually on the grid anywhere for anything like to tell you for how long you're extruding out.
I believe there is actually. Hold on. Oh, you know what? There's a ruler tool on the left toolbar.
Well, I've seen that.
There's a measure option, but I don't know of any way to have a ruler on your screen. I'm sure there probably is somewhere. I'm not aware of it.
When you do that, see how it's off angle?
When I do what?
See how it's when I drew that line as a measure? See how that went off at an angle instead of being a straight line?
Well, that's because your view wasn't directly up or down. So you need to go into like a top-down view or a side view if you're trying to measure things. You know, but if you're just trying to get the length of something, I can show you how to do that. Here, go back into object mode. You have your object selected. Now N or your panel on the right.
N or M?
N like November. There you have the item. Those are the location, the rotation, the scale. But see, the bottom three is your dimensions. And if you notice the Y will tell you what the dimensions are, the millimeters or whatever you have it set to.
Yeah, it's millimeters. Let's see what this does. So that's nice. You can scale it just by clicking.
Yeah, you can type in a number and scale it. The problem is that it scales whole object, not necessarily giving you the ratios you might want. So depending on what you're doing, that may work and that may cause you problems. Just understand that if it does weird things.
I see that. Huh.
But yeah,
I think you were teaching
that little panel there, whatever you have selected is what the values in that panel are going to be for.
I think you were teaching Cliff how to flatten one of these I don't know if that's since it's already slightly angled, if it's going to like kick out this way or if it's going to.
Well, if you select the face on the end, if you go into edit mode and then select the end face, and then if you extrude it based on the face, it'll go like whatever direction the face is facing. Yeah, switch to face. Yeah. So now if you hit Alt E, and then extrude on along faces or whatever the second option is. I'm not sure what you did there. Right click to cancel that. Alt E for like extrude.
Oop, hold on a second. Wrong one.
Yeah, Alt and then E. There you go.
Okay, got it.
Control Z to undo if you selected something you didn't mean to.
Take on it. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
And then Alt E.
Alt E, and then the second option should be something like extrude on faces. Yeah, the second option.
Nope.
Okay, hit Control Z a couple times because I think when you extrude, it doesn't cancel. It like creates extra faces, so you need to undo it. So Control Z. And then reselect. Yeah, you should be good. Yeah, you should be good now. So go ahead and
hold on a second here.
Yeah, go ahead and select your faces again now. Nope, you're clicking the. What are you doing there?
There you go.
Okay, you need to undo it because you selected the little side faces.
Oh yeah. Undo it.
No, just hit Control Z, dude. Control Z undoes your last action. Now
I had 3 of them.
That center dot. Anytime you're in face mode and you go into X-ray, the center dot or the center of your face will have a dot. That dot is the indication it's the center of a face. So now Alt E, and then the second option, face along normals, extrude face along normals, and then move your mouse. So whatever direction that face was oriented, it'll go straight out from that.
Gotcha.
So now you can actually, have you completed that? Left click?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you can hit G and Z and slide them up a little. To kind of continue that angle if you wanted to. If you don't, right click cancel.
Yeah, I like that.
And then if you boxes, so right Control R there. Yeah, right where your mouse, Control R.
Yep, sorry. Wrong one. Control R.
And then left click, right click. Right click. And then go do it on the other end. You don't have to select it, you just have to hover over it. Left click, right click. Now check this out. Now go into face mode instead of edge mode.
Yep.
The face select, the little 3 little boxes. Yeah, there you go. Rotate to the underside so you can see the underside. And then go ahead and take yourself out of X-ray so that you're not accidentally selecting. And then select the second box on the bottom. And then go to the other side and control select that one. I'll hit Control Z. Control Z to undo that. You don't want to select it yet.
Why is it not doing it? Control Z. Okay, got to hold down Control. Gotcha. Okay, that's why I wasn't doing it right.
Hold it together, and you've accidentally put yourself in X-ray mode again. And then click the second cue or the second. Yeah, there you go. Now Control click that one.
Damn it! I just did Control Z, and then
now hold
Shift.
Control. No, hold Control and click that other box.
Gotcha.
See how it'll select everything in between. So now do that Alt E and extrude on face normals. But you want, for the magic on this one, you might want to put yourself in side view first. Like click on the Y up there, so you're in the view from the side, or the X, whichever one is your side view. There you go. So now Alt E. Normals, and then hit it, click it. Now move your mouse a little bit. Now you're creating your second link or leaf.
So I made it smaller.
Yeah, the second leaf is usually shorter, right?
Yeah. So
yeah.
Gotcha. Now I can stop that as being that thin like that one, but my top one's so thick.
Yeah. You can.
I can go back and.
Yep. You can. Remember how I showed you just a moment ago? I showed you how to select the whole bottom edge there. Well, the second one to the second to last.
So,
do the same thing on the top. No, do it on the top though.
Oh, on the top?
Rotate your view to the top, and then, yeah, there you go. Click that one, and then Control-click the other end. Now hit G and Z. G to move, and Z to lock it to the Z axis, and boom.
Ah.
You can scale it.
There you go. Gotcha. So we'll do this again.
It's all about learning these hotkeys. Learning these little hotkeys will make things so fast for you. So now,
yep.
My recommendation here is, because you notice that they flare out a little bit, put yourself in side view. I think it was X, and then hit scale. So S to scale, and then Y. Wait, before you do this, move your mouse away from the object though. Right click to cancel. Right click to cancel. Remember that if you start an action with your mouse super close, then your controls are going to be magnified. So move your mouse away so that you have a longer control arm, and that'll like lessen the effect. So now hit S and then Y to lock it on the Y axis, and then move your mouse. You haven't hit S yet. S to scale.
Oh, S.
Yeah. Okay, S. But you moved your mouse in. You gotta right click to cancel. Move your mouse away. Now do it. S and Y. So now move your mouse in. Why does it have multiple faces there? What's going on? Right click that. Something's going on there. It looks like you got two faces there.
It does, doesn't it?
Let's do this. Hit your delete, and then let's dissolve faces. Dissolve faces. Because I think you might have had extra faces there. You might have extruded it twice, maybe. Here's another way you can tell is hit your G key and then move your mouse around, wiggle your mouse around, and see if it leaves a line there. Yeah, okay. All right, so you're good. Okay, so go ahead and hit delete, and then delete faces, and I'll show you how to fix that.
Okay, delete.
Delete faces.
Would it be dissolve, or?
The third option from the top.
Faces. Okay, faces. I was looking for the actual delete faces.
Now,
faces.
put yourself into edge mode and select the very last edge of that hole. Now hit F.
F or S?
F, like Frank.
Frank, okay.
And just do that a couple times until you fill it in. Then you got your faces back.
That's neat. That'll be helpful.
So what I was trying to walk you through is to shrink that in a little bit so that those corners don't poke out on that last leaf.
Yeah.
But you can just grab that last
right here.
edge. Yeah, you can just grab the last edge on both sides and move it in a little. You know, you can manipulate it however you feel appropriate.
Just select the edge and then select the edge.
I don't know why you don't have. I'm not sure why you don't have little arrows. But yeah, hit S and Y, and you should be able to bring them in together. S to scale, Y on the Y axis. And then when you move your mouse, you should stretch it or shrink it in the Y. Yeah, there you go. So make it so that it looks like it's supposed to. I think it should be out more. Nope, you're going the wrong way. There you go. Right about there. Maybe a little bit more, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And you can get it. You can make it look the way that you look. But you see how we extruded like the middle section to give us another leaf.
Yeah.
And you can just keep doing that, and smaller leaf, smaller leaf, smaller leaf. And we use that Control R to give us a loop where we wanted to split the next leaf. The purpose of that loop that we did on those outside two boxes was so that we could end our second leaf at that edge. Now keep in mind, if you extrude from there, your next leaf is going to be the same size.
Yeah, so
you want to do from the second box, not the first box.
I see. That's why I wasn't thinking that. So it'd be here and here.
Nope. Control Z. The box to the left of that one.
There you go. That one.
Yeah, there you go. Now do your Alt E and extrude it down and give yourself another level. There you go. Looking good. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Try to keep these short.
Yep. I hear you.
Hey, thanks for your patience, Joe. Appreciate it.
Oh, no. You guys are going to have patience with me because I get frustrated and I'm a terrible instructor. So you put up with me and I'll put up with you.
So that's normally how it works. As far as
I'm happy to help.
I'm kind of excited to keep watching Cliff build onto that truck and see how he's doing it along with the photograph. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I think I got a design. I went with like a military style loop. So the military loop on a leaf spring is it has like a regular loop, but it's got an extra which goes over the top, and it actually, and then all the other extra leaf springs are also in the middle too. Like I said, I'm trying to remember heavy duty military applications, and that's kind of what I want to do. So.
Good luck. I'm sure there's tons of reference photos out there.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I found these reference photos, and these are basically an LMTV, which is a 2-axle, and that's just the basic frame. So figure at least get a base started off of that, then go from there. So
let me know if you have any questions. We're going to do this again
definitely.
on Saturday at 11 a.m. Central. If you guys want to jump in here, you're welcome.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Until then, everybody, have a good night.
Appreciate it.
The rest of the week. Yeah, no problem.
Right.
Everybody in the chat, thanks for hanging in there, and take care.
Yeah. See ya.
Right. Later, everybody.